everyone, this is Khushbu Singhvi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, if you have been struggling with dry hair, especially in winters or even otherwise, you cannot achieve those moisturized looking shiny curls, trust me, this video is for you and I know it's going to be super helpful. So keep on watching. I'm just going to give you very simple tips and I think without talking much, we'll just start with the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our first step, that is cleansing. And my most important tip here will be that if you are somebody who go through midweek washes in winters as well, especially if you're working out every day or your work is such that you have to wash your hair, in that case, please switch to co-washes or a very moisturizing shampoo for your midweek washes. Now I know that co-washes do not work for everyone, but you can definitely give them a try. And if you are giving them a try using them with a very soft, gentle shampoo brush. This tip is such a game changer, guys. I cannot explain. This will help you get rid of all the deposits, dead skin on your scalp, and it works amazing. And I'm saying this because in winters a lot of people experience a more flaky scalp. You feel that their scalp is a little itchy, it feels very dry because of the dry weather around, right? So this tip is definitely going to help you. But if you think that co-washes are not for you, in that case you can definitely switch to a very moisturizing shampoo. Now for co-washes, I'll definitely recommend the Maintain Co-Wash and the Curl Up Co-Wash. They are amazing, really nice, but works great, so definitely recommend them. But if you feel that no, co-washes are not for you, in that case you can definitely give try to a moisturizing shampoo. My absolute favorite here will be the True Frog Moisturizing Shampoo and the Maintain Also Soft Shampoo. These are great, absolutely lovely shampoos to switch to. But if you are somebody with a very flaky scalp or you have a lot of dandruff issues in winters, don't worry, I got you covered. Definitely try out this exfoliating shampoo by Ashpa. This is a new launch. It's such a beautiful one, you guys. It's really very gentle on your hair, so you will not feel any dryness. But still, if you feel that you have a lot of dandruff, you can definitely try the Plum Serum out. It's a beautiful serum and you can use this along with your co-wash or your moisturizing shampoo. So these things will help you keeping your scalp calm and will also not cause any dryness to your hair. So definitely follow these in winters, and even otherwise if you do not wish to have any dryness in your hair. This cleansing tip is actually very universal. This works in all weathers, irrespective if you have very dry curls. So yeah, definitely keep this in mind. Now, my tip number 2, I'm going to share what it is, but let me tell you that this is something I follow religiously in winters, especially if I'm in Jaipur. Now, I live in Goa and winters here are not crazy, right? Goa doesn't really have winters. The weather gets cool and very nice, but if I'm in Jaipur, it is excessively dry. My hair feels so dry by day 3, day 4 if I do not follow this tip. And I'm talking about switching your conditioners with deep conditioners. Now, I don't mean to say that you have to deep condition every wash. No, you can keep it just for 5 minutes. But instead of using a normal conditioner, use a deep conditioner of your choice, whatever works for you, or use a very ultra moisturizing conditioner. Okay, for example, maybe Ashpa conditioner, that's very moisturizing. So if you feel that your hair is not very dry, you can switch to that. But if like me, your hair gets super dry, definitely try switching your conditioners with your deep conditioners. My absolute favorite conditioners, I'll link for you in the description. You can definitely check it out. But to name a few, I love the True Frog one in winters. It's super nice and nourishing. I love the Ashpa one, absolutely fantastic conditioner in winters. I also like the Maintain one, which is a conditioner and a deep conditioner both. So yeah, you can use any of these or any of your favorite deep conditioner, and trust me, see the magic. It's really effective for me. So definitely try it out. And guys, of course, follow up with your normal deep conditioning treatment as and when needed. But it's not that if you're using the deep conditioner as a conditioner, you will totally skip on deep conditioning. No, do it when you need it. It's especially more important in winters because your hair is asking for all that nourishment. So whenever you have the time, do your proper deep conditioning session. Okay, my tip number 3 is going to be to layer up your stylers. Yes, in winters, you definitely need to layer up your stylers for best results. Now, what do I mean by that? There are many ways of layering up your stylers, and I'll share my most favorite. But before that, I'll tell you this one, which also works really well, is using a leave-in and then using a cream and then using a gel. So what happens is when you have layers of stylers, especially a leave-in and then a cream, it helps for your hair to retain the moisture for longer, to lock the moisture well. So I will say definitely check it out. And my most favorite way of layering up the stylers is by adding an oil. So what I do is I use a cream first, and then only from the half length, like the mid length to the ends of my hair, I add a light oil, which is basically a sealant oil. For example, argan oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil, the sweet almond oil, any of these oils which acts as sealant, which are not very heavy on your hair, and you only need to use it from mid length to ends. Please remember that, and not a lot. So what this does is, after you apply your leave-in or your cream, whatever you're using, some oil in your wet palms, and then just glaze it over. So this will help in sealing in the moisture which is there in your hair right now. Okay, so what the oil does is, basically the oil itself doesn't really provide you moisture, but it acts as a sealant. So whatever leave-in or cream you have applied is gonna lock in that moisture and keep it in your hair for a little longer time, and then follow up with your gel. Now this is my most favorite tip, and it works like a charm, guys. You have to try this, especially if you have very dry hair. Also guys, one thing I forgot to mention, that if you have any stylers or any products lying down at your home which you found were very heavy for you, like especially for these two creams, I get a lot of comments. This is the time to put them to use, because in winters they might just work great for you. So definitely try them out. Okay, guys, this last tip is my super favorite, and this literally works like magic. And I'm telling you, do not use this if you don't have very dry curls. This is specifically for people who have super dry curls and you do not have time, to layer up your stylers, or you're just looking for a very quick wash day, but you want to add that moisture to your hair. Try Squish to Condish. It works like magic. I'll just quickly tell you what is Squish to Condish, but in case you want a detailed video, I'll put it in the description. You can go check it out if you don't know what it is. If you know, well and good. So I'll quickly tell you, Squish to Condish is basically when you are applying your conditioner. Okay, you can also do it with your leave-in, but it definitely works way better with conditioner. So whenever you have your conditioner in your hair, what you have to basically do is add a lot of water and keep squishing your hair. So I love to do this with a bowl method. I'll put a small clipping here for you to understand. Like, dip your hair in a bowl and then keep on squishing your hair. Okay, so you don't want to wash that water out. That is why a bowl is the best way to go about it. Okay, in that same water, dip your hair, squish them, dip your hair, squish them, and keep on repeating this for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm telling you, you will have super moisturized curls. I'm again saying this, if you do not have very dry curls, you do not need to do this, because this can really give you that super moisturizing effect. So try this only if you have very, very dry curls. Okay, so these were all my tips, but before I end the video, I just also want to say that winters is the best time to use your diffusers. If you've been struggling with drying your hair, you are thinking you want to layer up your stylers, how will my hair dry? If all of these questions are coming up in your head, please switch to a diffuser. It's your best friend in winter, especially on that chilly day. You don't want to sit with your wet hair. And you don't always have the time to go sit in the sun. And I have my 3 super favorite diffusers. If you want, I'll link them in the description. I'll also put a video. I have a very detailed video on diffusers. I'll put that as well. So yeah, winters is the best time to get your diffusers to use. Yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to help you all. And yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching.